Okay, so thank you Snorfax for that amazing BitGamer stream. Now we all know that your internet is just fine. No, you're right. You're right. Everyone can enjoy that, and now we all know it's very important for all of us to know that your internet is absolutely fine. Anyway, okay. So you missed a couple of lines. Before I noticed that I got that Snorfax decided to take matters into his own hands, which is admirable, really. Anyway, rabble. Yeah, in a second. Anyway, okay. Nah, he didn't fuck me, it's okay. Anyway, okay, let's keep on going. Besides, what you really should be concentrating on is winning the trial today. For myself, you must win today's trial, which is why I sent you a little present this morning. Present? What in the world would you want to give me? You'll figure it out once the trial opens, even if you don't like my gift. I expect you to graciously accept it and win the day's contest, if you please. Wait. The kidnapper sent me a present? Mr. Lawyer Dude? Who was that? No one. It has nothing to do with you, so forget you heard anything. Dude, did your nose just get longer? Oh, I'm tripping out, man. The reset to the bad settings again? Let's see. Nope, they're just fine. If you guys can't hear me okay, then just let me know. I'll try and figure it out. Anyway, back to the game. Smash! Court is now in session for the trial of Matt on Guard. Are the prosecution and defense ready? The defense is ready, Your Honor. What? I say, Mr. Wright, what happened to Miss Von Karma? I don't know, Your Honor. Why are you getting mad at me? Your Honor, please be quiet, bailiff. Court is in session. I've had a chance to play that one. Okay. If you must tell me something, please keep it brief. Now then, what is it? Prosecutor Von Karma has... This morning, Miss Von Karma was shot by a known gunman. What? Shot? Somehow, I think this is the present that man was talking about. His present. Miss Von Karma is one of the top prosecutors in the country at the moment. If she disappeared, this would be to your advantage. This is totally insane. Miss Von Karma, is she alright? I don't have that answer. She's alive and in stable condition. That's good. Phew. Huh? You're... I thought he'd show up. Your Honor,
Due to the circumstances, Miss Franziska von Karma cannot appear in court today. I, Miles Edgeworth, will be taking her place. The prosecution is ready. Naturally. Miss von Karma was shot in her right shoulder and is currently undergoing surgery. Luckily, I have looked this case over and I'm familiar with the details. The prosecution seeks to prove the guilt of Mr. Matt on guard.
The court acknowledges the prosecution.
Right. I finally found the answer I was struggling for on my long journey this past year. By the time this case comes to an end, you too will know the answer. Now then, the prosecution would like to call its first witness. Turns out I prefer asses over tits. You shall know that too, by the end of this trial. Please bring Detective Toast to the witness stand. Witness, your name and occupation.
Willy Wah. Willy Wah, Willy Wah. Willy.
For now?
Willy Wah. Willy Wah.
Detective Toast. Prosecution has no need for the pressed witness. Lift your head up and face forward like a proud officer, Detective Dick Toast. Why do you still do this annoying toast thing? Because it's a private joke for the guys on the side. If you'll stick around, you'll get it. Now, let's have your testimony. If you want to explore the various facets of this case, we must start with that. Get ready, Phoenix. This is going to be one very rough fight. Yeah, it will have to be with Edgeworth as my opponent. The answer he was struggling for. Interesting. Show me this answer you finally found, Edgeworth. Okay, let's go.
Willy Wah, Willy Wah, Willy Wah. Willy Wah. Willy Wah, Willy Wah. Willy Wah. Willy Wah, Willy Wah. Willy Wah, Willy Wah. Willy Wah.
Okay, anything I should even press, because it was pretty straightforward.
After the award ceremony ended, the victim was alone in his room.
Willy Wah. Willy Wah. Willy Wah.
I see. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination.
Let's go. Okay, press it all? Okay. Hold it! Hi X2 Drew man. What's up, man? Would you please give us a brief timeline of what happened after the ceremony?
Willy Wah. Willy Wah. Willy Wah. Willy Wah. Willy Wah. Willy Wah.
And that's when the victim's body was found, correct? Which is to say, the murder occurred during that 30-minute break period.
Please continue with your testimony, Detective.
Hold it! The person who discovered the victim's body was Adrian Andrews, correct?
What?
Who is this Adrian Andrews you're talking about?
Willy wah. Willy wah, Willy wah.
Ah, so she's a pretty lady. I wonder if she will grace us with her presence.
Willy wah. Willy wah. Willy wah. Willy wah, Willy wah.
I see. And that's when she found the victim's body.
Should sound like... Wait. He should sound like Lenny from Mice of Men. I did another character that kind of sounded like... if you know the game, it was Hottie, like the retard from the hospital. I made him sound kind of like Lenny from Mice and Men. Hold it! Maybe Forrest Gump. Well, they sound kind of... They almost sound the same. Delicious, bro. The cause of death. Wasn't that because Mr. Corridor was stabbed in the chest?
Willy wah, Willy wah. Willy wah. Willy wah. Wah. Willy wah. Willy wah.
Banana.
Willy wah. Willy wah.
Ah, yes, I see. His banana-scented bandana.
Then what about the knife?
Willy wah. Willy wah.
We have a crafty murderer on our hands here.
Dude, Genby, what the fuck? Okay, autopsy report entered the court. So, wait, where did he die from? Was he choked or what? What did he die from? Kwan's autopsy report. Oh, strangled with a scarf. Yeah, so he was strangled and then he was stabbed. Okay, which just points all the more to the fact that Angard was framed. Hold it! And why did you think that?
Willy wah. Willy wah. Willy wah.
There has to be something about the guitar though.
Willy wah.
Oh, then how about this theory? A fan really wanted the guitar and did the crime to get it. How's that?
Wah. Willy wah. Wah.
But...
Willy wah.
only the victims, huh?
I see. So much for my theory then.
Okay, updated. The guitar did it. Hold it! What convinced you it had nothing to do with the case?
Willy wah.
Well then, where was it?
Willy wah. Willy wah. Willy wah.
So you mean he forgot to put the guitar inside the case?
Willy wah. Willy wah. Willy wah.
So that guitar case was empty even before he got to the hotel.
Wah. Willy wah. Willy wah.
Hey Flip. I believe that is enough. First, the victim was choked to death with his bandana. Then, after the victim was dead, the killer deliberately stabbed him with a knife. Which brings me to my next point. Why then did the police arrest Matt on guard? Because there was reason enough to suspect him. Here it comes. Looks like Edgeworth's back in full swing.
Very well. Detective Toast, please testify about this matter.
Willy wah. wah. Willy, Willy, Willy wah. Willy wah. Willy, Willy wah. Willy, Willy, Willy wah. Willy wah. Willy, Willy, Willy wah. Willy wah. Willy, Willy wah. Willy, Willy, Willy wah. Willy wah.
So the defendant's fingerprints were found on the knife used in the stabbing.
Willy, Willy wah. Willy, Willy wah.
Okay, knife added to court record. Does this game ever make you defend someone who actually did do the crime? Not so far. Not so far. I don't remember we actually defended someone who was guilty.
Willy, Willy wah.
That was found in the defendant's clothes, was it? And this button is also covered in blood.
Wah. Willy, Willy wah. Willy wah.
What? Okay, we got the button here too.
All of this points very clearly to the defendant, doesn't it?
Yes, it most certainly does, Your Honor. Ready to give in yet, Wright? I'll find the hole in your argument somehow. You can press as hard as you'd like. Just hurry up with your usual pointless questions. Grr. Okay, I guess we'll press everything too. Hold it! But in terms of popularity, Mr. On Guard won, did he not?
Wah. Willy, Willy wah. Willy wah. Willy, Willy wah. Willy, Willy wah. Willy, Willy wah.
But Mr. Corridor lost the Grand Prix in the end.
That is too bad. Must have been pretty downhearted after losing.
Oh, no, don't? Okay, so where should I start? Hi, Alex. So where should I start pressing from? I guess from here. Though you never know, they might like... I'm gonna do it anyway, because sometimes they stick like... The green bar is my health. Yes, in a lawyer game, we have HP. Hold it! Wait just 1 second here. Mr. On Guard was beating Mr. Corda in the popularity polls.
Willy, Willy wah.
Which means that in the defendant's eyes, the victim was not a rival at all. Which means he had no motive to kill at all.
Smash! Yes, I quite agree. Well, detective?
You should probably say that is absolutely correct. That's a good idea. Okay, let's keep on going. They push you down and rape you in front of the jury. Absolutely correct, Delicious Bro.
Willy wah. Willy, Willy, Willy wah. Willy, Willy, Willy wah.
Objection! Detective, I'm beginning to see why you were fired.
What? Willy, Willy wah. Wah.
I look forward to your pension negotiations.
Wah.
Now, detective, let's continue with the testimony.
Detective, if you value your money, I suggest you proceed.
Willy wah.
Yeah, exactly, there's no jury here at all. What about what I was saying? Hello? Anyone? Hold it! Do you have any proof that button belonged to the victim?
What? What do you want?
Oh, let me put it this way. I'm asking you if you have any evidence to back up your claim that this button was ripped off the Gemini Ninja's costume.
What? What do you want? What do you want?
Anyone could have smeared that blood on there afterward.
What do you want?
Alright, I knew it had to be this piece of evidence. Now to reel this one in. Thread. Huh? Slash motherfucking thread. No, I just wanted to do that. The button was attached to the costume by thread, obviously. And that thread snapped when the button was torn off. If you match up the ends of the thread on the costume with the thread on the button, it's a perfect match.
What do you want? What do you want?
That's it, Ruth, for you. Never misses a beat. There's lag? Is it lagging for anyone else? Hold it! When was this button found?
What do you want? 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 What do you want?
Yeah, Mia was kidnapped. Oh yeah, Maya, not Mia. The younger sister who's alive.
So it was almost immediately after the murder.
The police didn't have the free time to lollygag and play tricks, unlike some people. Hey, what's he trying to say about me here? Oh, I did that. Hold it! How are the fingerprints arranged on the knife?
Huh? What do you want?
By examining the fingerprints, you can determine how the defendant held the knife. For example, did he hold it normally or overhand?
What? What do you want? What do you want?
I can't believe the bumbling of this department. Hopeless. Were you paying attention to the testimony, Wright? The defendant's fingerprints were all over the knife. There is no way to determine how the knife was held at the moment of the murder.
So is the defendant the owner of this knife then?
He didn't buy the knife for the crime, he brought it, maybe. Hold it! There's no way this was a premeditated murder, even if he bought the knife.
What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? What do you want?
Well, this is not good. The prosecution can prove it was a premeditated murder. We're done for. Phoenix. Yes? There's something very interesting about what the detective just said now. Think carefully before it's too late. A button covered in the victim's blood, and a knife with Angard's fingerprints. Be grateful. If the judge were more rash, he would have already pounded his gavel in closing. We're still in a world of trouble. Well, before any battle, you must find your enemy's weakness. So let's find the weaknesses in this testimony, no matter how small it may be. Okay, Phoenix? Okay. So we need to find the... Okay, let's look at our evidence again. Let's see, we got the camera, we got the Magatama, we got the pics, we got the magazine clipping, we got the hotel guide map. Yeah, I said it was afterwards, but I can't, like, there's no piece of evidence that is the record or something. So I need to find what to present. Was was ripped from the costume covered found in Hakama. Bears the victim's blood and on guard's fingerprints. In the grip, Gatewater is engraved. So wait! So he didn't buy this knife? No way he bought this knife if... Wait, Gatewater is the hotel, right? Gatewater Hotel. Yeah, so there's no way he bought... He was saying he bought the knife just for this, and there's no way because it was from the hotel. I think that's it. What do you guys think? All of the knife. Bought the knife for the crime. That's impossible because it belonged to the hotel. You agree? Okay. Gonna do this. Hotel might have a shop or something. Still, no, but we know for a fact also that it's the knife that he saved. Okay, I'll save. But we also, Flip, we also know for a fact that he used this knife to eat steak dinner before the murder, because we were there and there were tools and shit, and the knife was missing. So it has to be it. Okay, let's go. And we got the knife right here. Objection! Wait a second.
What?
So the basis of your argument that this was a premeditated murder is simply that my client bought a knife beforehand?
Willy what? Willy...
Did not buy this knife.
What?
Take a good look at the handle of this knife and you'll know what I'm talking about.
What?
It has a Gatewater seal set into the handle.
Willy? Willy what?
That's the name of the hotel. The Gatewater Hotel.
Willy what?
The murder knife was actually property of the hotel. Which means this murder was not premeditated.
Smash! Yes, that is very true. This is a very big... But what is it, Mr. Edgeworth?
I'm sorry, but the defense is simply too careless. What? I think whether the crime was premeditated or not has already been determined. How so? Okay, thanks, Hose and Tricks. Good luck in school. I admit this knife is hotel property. There is no one currently on the police force that is dumb enough not to realize this. The question is, where did this knife come from?
Why, that's obvious. It came from the victim, Mr. Corda's room.
Sorry, Your Honor, but that is incorrect. The victim ate a last meal before he was murdered. With that being the case, I would like to draw the court's attention to what is on the top of the table.
There is a knife and fork on the table. Then, where in the world did this knife come from?
If it pleases the court, I would like for us to recall the room of the defendant, Mr. Man on Guard. Especially what was on top of his table. There is something missing. Perhaps it is a single knife. We investigated the leftover dishes for fingerprints, and while we were investigating, we came to the conclusion that Mr. Man on Guard's knife was missing. Mr. On Guard had gone to the victim's room with a knife he had used during dinner. Why would he carry a knife to a visit? To kill, of course. And with that, I believe the prosecution has proven this was a premeditated murder.
Smash! Amazing, Mr. Edgeworth. Absolutely brilliant. A brilliantly clear deduction.
It seems like Edgeworth has had this plan from the very beginning. This must be one of those traps, and I just walked headlong into it.
Smash! A murder weapon with fingerprints and a button from the victim's costume. There's quite a sizable amount of evidence here.
I can safely say that any further deliberation is a waste of your Honor's time. Although, I wouldn't mind if the defense were to present evidence not yet shown to the court. Evidence not yet shown? It is the evidence that the court hasn't seen yet. In other words, new evidence.
What does the defense have to say about this, Mr. Wright?
Well, Phoenix, the judge is favoring the prosecution right now. If we answer with something wrong here, that gavel of his will be ringing to the sound of our defeat.
Mr. Wright, do you have something important and necessary to present to the court?
Do we? Let's see. The wine glass, maybe? It was a bit odd. It was filled and it seemed just perfect. But it doesn't prove that much. You see, everything is laid on the floor and shit. And the wine glass is just standing there perfectly. Yes, the wine glass? Miracle never happened? My attorney's badge? Nah. We got the magazine. No, that's later probably. Hey, Jukanu. Hey, let me know if you want to stream or something, cause I'll be off soon. I just like this case. Is that the photo? Just woke up. Okay. Can we ask them to describe the game or talk about your life? Don't need to fucking read the text, but I like reading the text, Jimmy Russell. You're gonna tell me not to do what I like? Present the photo? Okay. Let's go with it. Let's hope it's right. Oh wait, I need to present. There is one. One piece of evidence that catches my attention. Something that this court has yet to see.
Mr. Wright, I will say this one more time. I do not feel this trial needs to continue at all. However, I am giving you one chance, and only one.
Wait. Yeah, I know, Lucas. I think too. That's why I'm saving now. It might be the class, though. What the judge is saying, right, is don't try pulling one of your usual bluffs here. If I mess this up, it's curtains for all of us. Holy shit, it's all of my HP! Oh yeah, well he said he was giving me one chance.
You may present one and only one piece of evidence. Now then, what is this important evidence that you must show to the court?
Okay, so it's the wine glass found next to the victim. It's filled with tomato juice. No sign it's been drank. Okay, let's go. Take that!
This is a wine glass, is it not?
Please look at the photo of the crime scene one more time. The scene is a mess because of the victim's struggle against his assailant. The vase was broken. His makeup is all over the floor. These were all things that were at one point sitting on top of the dresser.
Well, yes, I see your point.
However, this glass that is sitting on top of the dresser is mysteriously untouched. The only thing that had not fallen over along with everything else is this wine glass. This piece of evidence is more than strange enough to warrant further consideration. Well, what do you all have to say?
Ah, well, yes, it is a little peculiar.
Yes, isn't it? I thought it was.
You can stop looking at me with those puppy dog eyes of yours now, Mr. Edgeworth.
What is it, Your Honor?
Your opinion.
You don't need my opinion. Because there is no special meaning to that glass. What? It's safe to say that the glass was set there after the crime took place by the person who discovered the body, Adrian Andrews, for example. She could have easily been so shocked that she set the glass down without thinking.
That does sound very plausible, Mr. Wright.
Could Miss Andrews really have set the glass down without thinking? Way? No way? I'm not sure. I mean, technically it is possible, but we probably wanna, like, fight against it? No way? Okay. Because she's a woman? What does that have to do? Okay. If I appear weak here, the trial is over. I can look for my proof later. For now I should trust my instinct and point with certainty. The judge might fall for it, if you're thought-provoking enough. The defense would like to challenge the prosecution's theory. We would like to see something that proves it was Miss Andrews who set the cup on the table.
You've turned the situation on its head yet again, as usual. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have any proof to back up your claim?
There's no way he has any. He's just bluffing. Unlike Mr. Wright, I never say anything unless I have the evidence to support it. What? You're not thinking hard enough today, Wright. But we're not defending a woman this time, Choco. We weren't last time either. Did you think this wine glass escaped my notice? Then... Of course it has been thoroughly inspected for fingerprints. There were only one set of fingerprints left on this wine glass.
Only one. Well, whose were they?
They were not the victims nor the defendants. Rather, they were of one Adrian Andrews. What?! That is why I said that the person who had discovered the body had left it there. Are we done here, Mr. Wright? Grr, I can't believe I fell into another trap. Miss Andrews was probably holding the glass when she went to see Mr. Corridor. But upon seeing his dead body, she was stunned and set the glass down on the dresser.
What you just said makes a lot of sense.
Now, do you see, Wright? You can't change any part of my scenario as it explains everything all too well. Grr. I've thought long and hard this past year about what it means to be a prosecutor. And from here on out, I will show you the answer I have come to discover.
Wait a second, Mr. Edgeworth. I think the prosecution has provided enough evidence for me to enter my verdict.
Unfortunately, I cannot allow you to pass judgment yet. The prosecution has yet another witness we would like the court to hear from. Another witness? Yes. Bailiff, please bring in the next witness. What in the world is Mr. Edgeworth thinking? No, Miracle. What they say is not that she got into the room, then poured herself a glass. Is that she came into the room with a glass, then discovered him, and just put it on the table. Now then, witness, please state your name and occupation. Old bag. I'm not sure if I want to do her or not right now. Yes, Flib. There's a bottle of tomato juice on it. I know, but that's what they're saying. I'm not saying it's plausible. I'm just saying that's what they're saying. Okay, I'll go on for another 20 minutes, I guess. Kind of tired from this already. Witness, your name and occupation, please.
Gotcha!
I wonder what happened to that calm composure he had earlier. During the start next one, both are dreadful options. Just handle it now. I don't know if I'll do all of her though. I'll do like 20 minutes now.
Oh, edgy boy! It's been, what, a year since we last met, hasn't it? You should be more happy to see me!
I saw the report with his testimony, but who knew that under that helmet was the wicked witch of the witness stand?
I tell you, this time I know what I'm supposed to do. So today, I'm going to tell you anything and everything. Even things that don't have to do with that terrible crime.
Miss Witness, that terrible crime is all this court needs to know. Oof!
Shush! I'm talking to my ear edgy wedgy right now. Don't interrupt us, Gramps!
Yes, madam.
No, please. By all means, interrupt her, please. Ahem. Anyway, witness, your testimony, please.
It's true what they say, that youths are hot-headed nowadays. Not that I mind at all, edgy. Now then, what should I start with?
The witness was on security detail at the hotel the night of the murder. Is this correct, Miss Oldbag?
It was a great job being able to see my dearie Juan. It was almost too much for my little heart to handle.
Between Grover and Miss Piggy? I don't know, I was aiming for the old ladies of Monty Python, but whatever.
You mean you were a fan of the victim?
Look, everyone is crazy over that on God, saying he's cute in a fresh way or something. But not me. I wouldn't say anything so silly. After all, I have no interest in a little child like him. I'm uninterested in a real man. One corridor!
But those two were the same page. Are guns allowed in court now? Apparently laser guns are.
Anyway, as I was saying, I was pacing in front of his room that night.
Very well. Please tell the court what you witnessed the night of the murder.
Leave it to me, Edgy Poo. Anyway, after the ceremony, I went to pace around in the hallway in front of his room. There was something I was interested in finding out, you know. Well, since I was on the job, I made sure to keep a good eye out the whole time. That's when someone showed up. It was a man coming out of poor Juan's room. He was on guard, met on guard. He was trying to sneak his way out of Juan's room.
So Mr. On Guard came out of the victim's room.
See? It has to be him. He's the murderer.
I see. Well, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination.
Guess we'll just press everything. Hold it! Miss Oldbag, what was your post on that night?
The lobby. I was supposed to help set out the stage for that trifling show. But I refused to help. I'll have you know, it was for that lead-headed samurai show. I even took out a few of his nails.
Maybe I should do it.
I even took out a few of his nails.
Maybe it was a good thing the show didn't go on.
Besides, that manager with the glasses seemed to be working hard at it without me. So I thought I'd take a break and spread my wings a little.
And that's when you went to hang around the victim's door?
There was...
Oh, okay, I did that. Hold it! Something you were interested in? And just what was that?
It's not some little thing I can just go around telling everyone, you know. It's top secret between me and Juan. And Eddie, of course.
Mr. Edgeworth, what is this thing she was interested in?
I have no idea. I despise gossip, Your Honor. Gossip? If this has something to do with the case, then you can append it to your testimony. Looks like we should enforce it right now.
And did the witness stay in the vicinity of the victim's door the entire time?
Hold it! Oh, then would you tell us the number of people who went in and out of Mr. Corrida's room?
I have no idea! I wasn't born so I could count things for those who didn't pay attention in class. That's why ever since I turned 20, I keep track of how old I really am.
Yes, well, that would explain why your age was not recorded in the report.
In any case, the witness then saw someone, correct? Wow, Jacobo, you're still around. Usually pretty late for you. Hold it! Who in the world was that?
I'm not allowed to say. This sort of information has to be carefully guarded from the masses, Sonny. The man that came out of one's room, he was...
Yes, he was...
I'm so scared. I can't say his name out loud.
Oh, what I wouldn't give to have Francisca's whip right about now.
Well, I guess I can tell you, since he was such a bad boy anyway.
Hold it! You saw my client? Are you sure about that?
Yes, sir!
Really?
Annoying brat! When I say I saw someone, I saw that person!
Why do I get a sense of deja vu? Maybe to avoid the mess like last year I should delve into this a bit further. Let's see, the person's face, what he was carrying, the person's clothes. I'll go one by one, I guess. Please tell the court about the man's face in more detail.
You don't need me to tell you about his face. That soft, gentle look look in his eyes and his effeminate lips. His right eye covered by his silky hair, his sparkling, shining teeth.
His teeth were shining?
Well, he's shining all around in this week's pinner poster, dearie.
This week's pinup? Why do you... I mean, I don't care how he looks in this week's issue. Please stay with what you saw that night.
What? On God's face is the same no matter where it is, right, you whippersnapper?
So, Mr. Wright, was this testimony just now important or relevant in any way?
This one, no, not really. I guess it really wasn't that important after all.
Mr. Wright, do you know why we say time is valuable? If not, I suggest you learn.
You've wasted 3 minutes of this woman's youth! That's more valuable than gold to me!
My intelligence seems to have reverted to that of a toddler. She may not remember things or be mistaken here and there, but I don't think she's lying. That's bad for us. Really bad. But that's how the human mind is. It also has the tendency to jump off topic. She strayed onto a few interesting side topics this time too, hasn't she? But that's what makes her a sweet old lady, right? That's because you're not the one who has to question her. Okay, so back to the end. Oh shit! Damn it. Okay, back there, and let's try another option. When is the old one? Yes, when the old bag is her full name. There we go. Press her. What should I do now? What he carried or his clothes? What should I ask about now? Okay. What the person was carrying or the clothes? Clothes? Okay, that's the clothes. I don't know, maybe he was carrying something, I don't know. Anyway. Please tell the court about the man's clothes in more detail.
What a troublesome man you are! Really? As if something like that matters.
But it does.
No, what was it? Oh, yes, it was that thing!
What thing?
That gaudy thing he's always wearing. That racing jacket!
Ah, he was wearing that at the detention center too.
That thing's meant for nothing but seducing women out of their pantaloons! Men!
Right.
So, Mr. Wright, was this testimony just now important or relevant in any way?
Yeah, because he was wearing his costume. Wasn't there someone using it? For the performance thing? Well, not the jacket, but he was wearing his costume at the time, I believe. They also found the button inside the costume. Of course it was important, Your Honor. Objection! Then perhaps you would like to point out what part of that testimony was important. Don't you see it, Edworth? Your Honor, I request what the witness said about the jacket be appended to her testimony.
I don't quite see where you're going with this, but alright. Witness, please.
Oh, well, I don't like to badmouth anyone without reason, but if I must... He was wearing this flashy racing jacket. Honestly, it's all just for show.
Okay. Okay, so what should I present now? Nickel Samurai photo? Showing his Hakama or whatever it's called? Do I have something else? No, I think it's yeah, the poster, right? Or the button. Button or poster? Okay, we got more votes for button, so let's try that. Okay, more votes for button. Objection! Miss Oldbag.
What? Don't say my name for no reason.
Do you know what this is?
Ah! It's spun number 2 on the German ninja's costume.
Now I know she's an obsessed fan. She identified it with a single glance.
Give it here! Give it here! If you don't give it to me, I'll punish you with this!
Wow, she really is a die-hard fan to want a button covered in blood. This button was discovered on Mr. On Guard's body during a full body search.
See? See? This one proves beyond a shadow of a doubt it was that rascal on guard!
Was caught in the pleats of his Nickel Samurai Hakama plans.
See? See? And our guard is the Nickel Samurai!
Witness. Now, it may just be me, and I do have an active imagination. See ya, delicious bro. Hope to see you again. Bookmark us if you like the stream. But just now, didn't you say that the defendant, man on guard, was wearing his usual racing jacket?
Sir, I'm so sorry. Sorry that you judge people based on what they wear. If I were the 20th dress, but instead I have to put up with wearing this dress, this outfit is hideous, right? I've got tape recorder. Oh, it's heavy. So heavy, I wish we could dream a life for all those kids out there. Understand? Now take a look at the mirror, your clothes, documentary and clothing. You should take a tip.
Smash! Now hold your tongue still there for 1 second. So what you saw in actuality was not Mr. On Guard the man, but Mr. On Guard the Nickel Samurai.
But when you think about it,
Smash!
they really wanted the same anyway.
Miss Oldbag, this is a very important point we're talking about.
And Pooh, do you think so too?
Well, it might be something worth thinking about. Just say it's important and agree with me for a fucking change.
Smash! Witness, think carefully and try to remember as much as you can before you testify.
All right, if you insist.
I should be the one sighing, not you.
On guard! On guard! Yes! Now I remember! The Nickel Samurai, that's right! It was the Nickel Samurai that I saw! Yes, it would have been convenient for him to wear his costume during the murder. He had to go to that post-ceremony statue right after the crime, you know. So he must have worn the Nickel Samurai costume when he was stabbing poor Juan.
I knew it. I knew you'd say it was inside that costume.
What? Did you think there could have been someone else inside that costume? Don't be a bad little boy, thinking such rude things.
But the possibility does exist.
Ah, youngins today. I told you there is no way it was anyone else.
How do you know that?
Because I said so, and what I say is the truth.
At least she's just as delightful as the witness she was a year ago.
Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Dude, I don't even know like where to start. Like, I think I'm gonna do this cross-examination, find the problem, and then just and then I think I'm done for today. Because I really like this case, but my throat is getting sore. Let's see. The samurai that you saw would have been convenient for him to wear his costume during the murder. Post-ceremony stage, right after. Must have worn that Nickel Samurai costume. Many was having warp 1. So I guess it's this. Press? I should press. Okay, let's press. Okay, see ya, Alex. Well, flip. He wasn't at that stage of ceremony, someone else was doing it for him. That's actually quite logical, because he didn't even know he was supposed to do that. No, wait, next, okay. Nickel Samurai, that's right, it was the Nickel Samurai that I saw. Was it here? Or we need to show that there's no way that she could have... Like, what should we even show anyway? Got the press conference ticket. Nickel Samurai is to confess something after the post-ceremony stage show, so... Press? Okay. Okay, see ya, Ramdabam. I'll be back tomorrow. Hold it! Be a little more careful with your testimony, please. Not too long ago, you said he was wearing his racing jacket, and now he's not?
Not too long ago. Then let me ask you this. When you were itty bitty, what was your grand dream?
Huh?
What did you want to be when you grew up, whippersnapper?
My dream, huh? Well, I wanted to be Judge Wagner, hero of the public's court, so what?
See? And look where you are now! You're not Judge Wagner, are you? Are you?
Well...
What I said earlier. Who puts any weight into things like that? The now is everything. I can't be held responsible for the past.
Since when did court become theatrics or testimonies?
All that matters, that man inside that was inside that costume. Isn't that enough?
Okay, yeah, I think actually my throat is getting like really sore. I need to give it a rest a bit. I've been going for 2 hours, which is double of what I was planning to do. So I think that's it for now. We'll keep on from exactly this point tomorrow. So that's about it. This has been an Anomaly, streaming Phoenix Wright. Barigado, come on, it fits you perfectly. This has been an Anomaly, streaming Phoenix Wright just for all. If there's any new guys, if you like the stream, please bookmark us. I stream just about every day around the same time. And if you're sticking around and bookmarking us, you should also make a Chatango account, because that's way it's much easier for me not only to remember your name when you come back, but also like whenever I ask the viewers a question or want to consult them, or if you just want to say something to me, it's much easier for me to see and address or do whatever you say if your text is in color and shit. And you can only do that if you register. It takes like 10 seconds and it's absolutely free. You can use a fake email. And besides that, if there's anyone over at livestream.com, please come over to ignoreGirth.com, because only here I can read the chat and talk to you and see whatever you're saying. And besides that, remember you can also register on our forum, where you can request games from me, like this one, which I wouldn't have played if it wasn't requested. And you can also apply to become a streamer if you think you're funny, interesting, entertaining, and you're not easily offended or a whiny little bitch. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you even more for bumping whoever helped me bump. Right now there's no one after me, but we got a couple of streamers online, so you might be able to persuade them to go on for a bit. So stick around. And that's it, I think. So again, thank you everybody. I had a blast. I really love this case. Hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. I know I did. And that's it, guys. So hopefully I'll see all of you tomorrow. Bye guys. Good day.